on today's episode of Cyberbrats.
Smartphones, tablets. Now, can anyone here explain the significance of mobile devices?
You can take them anywhere you go. The devices come in handy if you are bored at work. Correction, Alex. Personal mobile devices are not allowed for use on company time.
Sorry, I forgot to turn my phone off. Chuck, please don't fire me. All over the world, mobile devices are primary sources for communication. It stores a great deal of personal and sensitive information such as contacts, photos, texts, and online activity.
I have a lot of photos of my ex-wife. She doesn't know I still have them. Some of these images are unpleasant. She is a public school teacher. If I posted any of them on social media, her credibility in the community would sink to an all-time low. I wish I could flush her career down the sewage drain for what she did to me.
Alex, we've been over this on a previous show. You won't do that. After all, she can sue you for defamation. You'll be ordered by the court to pay her restitution.
The possibility of being sued is a reality, Alex. It's true. It is like working with hoes in your pocket. Now, after so many years of scamming people, I am still paying restitution. Don't get yourself caught up in that social media drama. Alex, why do you still have pictures of your ex-wife? Do you plan to extort her?
Certainly not. The pictures remind me of the good times. When my Mighty's Ice Cream Corporation was running smoothly. When my once dear wife had affection for me.
She would more likely had affection for what was in your wallet.
I'm sorry, Chuck, I am baffled. What does my wallet have to do with my ex-wife's affection?
Never mind, Alex. Your artificial heart can't handle the truth.
You guys are missing the point on the topic of mobile devices. It's just as important as personal computers. Since we carry portable devices, it's our responsibility to keep track of it at all times.
Alex, please get your finger out of your nose and go wash your hands. What is your point, Cybersly?
We are more likely to misplace a mobile device than have it stolen.
That's a fascinating revelation. I lost a few cell phones. Have anyone here misplaced or had a handheld device stolen?
I'm back. What did I miss? Nonsense. A device is as important as a man's wallet. What person in their right mind would be irresponsible enough to lose an instrument possibly containing financial data?
As I said, Alex, I misplaced a few. That in no way makes me incompetent. After all, accidents do happen.
Whatever.
Chuck, was your financial data compromised?
Yes. In one instance, some scammer assumed my identity. This jerk used my name to open a credit card account. By the time I found out I had fraudulent expenses, well over $1,000.
Was your financial institution helpful in resolving the issue?
Yes, the account was closed. It took a few weeks to have the charges dismissed. I don't know if that scumbag is still out there, victimizing other people.
We are far more likely to lose a mobile device than have it stolen. Here are some suggestions to keep your financial security and personal information safe from cyber attackers. 1. Protect each device with a screen lock. You can do this by creating a strong password, activating a finger swipe pattern, or using your fingerprint. So, if it is stolen, no one can access the information on it. 2. You can enable remote wiping when possible. This allows you to erase information if your device is lost or stolen.
We usually don't think about those things.
Well, I do, and I'm not the least impressed. Just as the great Sherlock Holmes once said, it's elementary, Watson.
Was Sherlock Holmes a real person? I thought he was a figment of a writer's imagination.
Sherlock Holmes is a fictional character, Will. Alex is just being sarcastic.
I find Cyber Sly's recommendations on mobile phone safety pointless. Everyone should know that. Why does he always get credit saving the world like Superman with his common sense advice?
How can I be like Superman if he isn't real?
Oh, I know he isn't real, Cyber Sly. I was only using the character as a reference to your overblown glory.
Alex, will you knock it off? Why is your mood softy this morning?
I'm grumpy. My coffee tastes like water.
Who made it?
I don't remember who made it yesterday. All I know is it was sitting in the coffee maker in the staff lounge, and I helped myself.
The potential for food expiration is never on your radar.
I think I'm afraid to see what's in Alex's refrigerator.
After my divorce a few years ago, I am still waiting for my wife to come by and clean out her things.
Seriously, I'm not even gonna go there. Not gonna touch that. But I will share other ways you can keep your mobile device safe. Always use the latest operating system for your device and keep it updated. Vendors are constantly fixing known vulnerabilities or adding new security features. If your device is old and no longer supporting the latest operating system, consider buying a new device. When choosing an app, how can you tell the difference between one that is flawed and one that is safe?
Good question, Will. I am always baffled in selecting the right one for my needs.
Choose mobile apps from only trusted sources and install the apps you need.
I was going to say that.
Before downloading an app, check how many people use it and its reviews. Now here are some tips to help you from criminals who distribute mobile apps that look legitimate. 1. If an app is new, has few reviews, or lots of negative reviews, then choose a different one. 2. When selecting an app, carefully review the permissions. If an app requires excessive permissions, don't install it. You can find a different app to meet your needs, or disable those features. Do your research diligently. Your investment will pay off, as you can decrease the chances of your device getting infected with a virus.
Allow me to predict Cyber Sly's next born tip. Once installed, keep your devices and operating systems updated and current. See, I told you so.
Alex, that is true, but I wasn't going to say that.
Really?
I was going to discuss jailbreak.
What does a jailbreak have to do with a mobile device? Was a mobile device somehow used in your prison escape, Cyber Sly?
Alex, for your own information, I made parole. Ladies and gentlemen, never jailbreak or root your mobile device. Please, say again.
Jailbreak? Cyber Sly, what in the world does that mean?
Jailbreaking or rooting your device will give you trouble. Not only may your device no longer be supported, but this cripples or disables many of the security features designed to protect you and your information. I think I can make sense of this. Forcing the wrong installation of an unfit application can leave you terrified.
Not to mention, that mistake can void the warranty for the device.
I lost you guys. What are you talking about? Isn't this a show about cell phones? What is the call to action?
Well, crying out loud. Alex, later on you can watch a replay of this program.
Here's another thing to be mindful of. Disable Wi-Fi and Bluetooth when these services are not in use. Not only does this protect your mobile device from automatically dangerous networks without you knowing it, but it also helps you improve your device's battery life. Is it break time yet?
Why? Are you hungry, Will?
No. Alex is preoccupied with his phone.
Alex, it is not time to be calling food delivery service.
Chuck, I am doing no such thing. I am just adding my login credentials to my timesheet for my phone's memory bank. This will be a relief. I don't have to remember my password.
Alex, are you serious?
Alex, you don't want to be serious. Do not access or store work email or other work data on your personal mobile device unless you are authorized to do so, and security safeguards are in place.
What are you talking about? Chuck, you are the manager. Do I have your permission?
No way. Erase that from your memory banks in your phone as well as in your head.
Another rule of thumb: if either a device belonging to the organization or a personal device that has restricted information on it does get lost or stolen, report it to your employer immediately. It is time for Sly's Corner here at SWRS, Shadow Road Radio Station. True knowledge is found here. It is your time to test your skills. Let us get this show on the road. Oh yes!
I think this is my first time asking viewers a question. I am nervous like Will here. Here it goes. Nicole came back from her lunch break and realized she left her work tablet at the restaurant. After rushing back, she finds no tablet, and the cafe employees have not seen it. What is the first step she should take? A. Ask to review the restaurant's security tapes for that day. B. Enable remote tracking and try to find whoever took it. C. Report the situation to the help desk or security team. If you said C, you are correct. Inform the help desk or security team of the matter. That's what they are there for.
Outstanding! All of you are too good for this. Here is the next test. Jim is a freelance photographer who wants a photo editor app for his mobile phone. He knows he can make sure any new app does not request excessive permissions. Which of the following would be considered an excessive permission for such a mobile app? A. Access to the phone's media storage. B. Access to the phone's camera. Or C. Access to the phone's microphone. C is the right choice. Think about it, my friends. A photo editing app only needs access to your camera and media storage. It's up to you to decide what other permissions you will allow, but avoid giving any excessive permissions that are not needed for app use.
It's my turn. It's about time. Nicole travels extensively for work. Some days she visits customers, and other days she's at a branch office. She keeps her mobile phone with her, but what else can she do to protect the data on her device? A. Enable Bluetooth on her device. B. Disable remote wiping on the device. C. Enable a screen lock on her device. According to my cheat sheet, the answer is C. Yeah, C. Ensure your phone has a screen lock. I have the greatest mind of all time. If a hacker can trick me, a hacker can trick you multiple times. Take it from me. I am a former professional businessman.
Hey folks, here is a tricky one. Bob tried to install a new app, but it requires his mobile device to have the latest version of the operating system. However, he received an error message that the operating system can no longer be updated because his phone is too old. Now, after all his troubles, what is the best step Bob can take to keep his device secure? A. Bob should purchase a new device that supports the most current operating system. B. Bob should find a different app that does not require him to update the operating system. Or C. Bob should jailbreak his phone so that the device can support the app installation. If you said A, you are on the right track. Always make sure your device is compatible with the latest operating system. If not, consider purchasing one that is.
This last question was supposed to be made by Will, but he had to take a last-minute bathroom break. Boy, I wonder why. Anyway, I am delighted to quiz you with the final question. You want to download a new app on your work tablet. Now you have read some wonderful reviews and thought it might improve efficiency. What should you do before downloading the app? A. Determine if the app asks for excessive permissions. B. Determine if the app comes from a trusted source. C. Determine if the app is authorized for work devices. The appropriate response is B. Why download a suspicious or unproven app? You want to make sure you use apps from well-respected sources. Watch out for those cyber attackers. They're out there to get you and harm your computer.
You guys are terrific. You learned a lot about mobile devices and how you can safeguard your data. By being proactive instead of reactive, you can play a pivotal role in protecting your identity and your financial security. Share this information with your family, friends, and co-workers. Together, we can do our part to deter hackers. So every time they pose a challenge, you will have your guard up and ready to show them you are well informed of their tactics. Thank you for watching Cyberbrats. Stay safe and stay secure. Cyber Sly signing out here on SWRS, Shadow Road Radio Station. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Alex, Cyber Sly already said that.
Oh, then, see you next time. Bye. Will somebody turn off that camera? Alex, go home. You're off the time clock. I am? Yes, you're not getting paid for this. Okay. Bye, everybody. Bye anyway. Chuck, thank you for having empathy for an elderly citizen.
Darn it! Alex, I expect my employees to maintain a sense of dignity and respect.
Well, if he found my comment offensive, he can cry me a river.